Hello! So, yes, it's not 1v1 Diamond, of course, it's 2v2. This, I think, was our promotion game. I'm trying out a new tactic, and so you'll see what it is. Honey Monster and I, quite surprisingly, last season we got Diamond. This season we won our placement game, yet still got placed in Plat. And then this was our next game, and I suppose it doesn't give it away that we win and get promoted. So the new tactic I'm trying. So these are our opponents, Zerg and a Terran. I'm trying to see. Obviously, I'm wrong, but I try to see would a 10 hatch into the gold serve me better than a 15 hatch. So, as I was saying at the time, it's this period that feels the worst when you can't actually build the drones, but it gets the income of the gold kicking in sooner. And so that was whatever 13 pool, 10 hatch, 13 pool. And so a little bit jerky there, but yeah, populate the gold. Did I only send? Okay, that's a bit better. I don't know why it's being jerky, but so our opponents went for fastlings, and basically they are taking up to a rush, very much so. Now I put my overlords here, and like I kind of said, Danny Monster, it's a sacrificial overlord. It's just to tell us what's coming in. So he wants the towers. Honey Monster got the door. That was his job, to stop the scouting, and yeah, those don't get misplaced for long. Macro hatch, as ever, with a gold and a not gold, and so income wise, worker wise, I'm already above everyone else. And so at the 5.5 minute mark, kind of, yeah, I'm told though still that it's not economically better, and I believe them. So the overlord there says yes, they're coming in, and they got 2 workers with them. Not entirely sure why Honey Monster sends his units out, but, and this is a question I asked him at the time. Oh, does your stim finish? And so my roach warrant's just finished, and so now I'm getting out lots of roaches. And so there, of course, trying to get the high ground vision, and the scan there is finalised. Now I gotta split these roaches, try and focus down these banelings. Fortunately, that tank did a grand job of actually killing those banelings, but pretty much constantly building the roaches. And there goes Honey Monster's stim. The mines, a great addition to any party, and save the queen. Hopefully get the injects going. And yeah, I mean, I say to him, why don't you lift your barracks off? And basically he's going to try and run around and make a nuisance of himself with lings, but it's not nice to be met by all those banelings. But again, I think the tank helps us out. And so he has to scan to get the high ground vision. But it's just the number of roaches that I can produce off the 3 hatcheries with the gold income. This is a bad move by me, of course. And Honey Monster would do better to actually use that dropship to cut out some reinforcements, but that's unsuccessful on my part. But basically I have the income. I need to get the gas going for more roach worthy. I don't think I did ling speed. Tank's not living long, but because there are roaches always coming out, I can pretty much protect from these run-bys. No, I don't have an Evo chamber yet, but the important thing, in my opinion, to note is he hasn't transferred to the gold. He's still working off this. I mean, it's what you could call an all-in. He's now realizing, I think this might be failing, so he's building up more workers and indeed putting down his expansion. A little bit unfortunate that he didn't target the tank, but you know, I'm now going to the next stage as well, getting the extra gases on, looking to when I can move out and get my third. Unfortunately, those mines not doing brilliantly, but everything being absorbed by these roaches. Lost queen, not ideal. But I've got enough tank ability there, and this is pretty much where they realise better turn around and go home. So, a little look at the units. I'm on 32 drones, my opponent's on 21, he's just getting his gold going, and the Terran's on 22, and my partner is on 28, and he's getting his gold going. I'm getting my third going. Back to production, they're up and running, should see the Evo chambers pretty soon. I mean, I know I'm late on the upgrades, but I know that they'll be late on the upgrades as well. We saw that there wasn't particularly a way in that way, so we're going to knock the rocks down here. He has a tank, so it sees what's going on. Sends it to the high ground, nice move. And that's basically that. But because he's over there, I pretty much think that I'm clear to go over here. And that's the bunker. If nothing else, force the lift off, stop the SCV production. And he's just coming with the same lings. You know, follow the rule book. While they're not surrounding, kite them backwards. But now they've overrun, so I can kite them the other way. And now they're around me, I'll just not do anything. Roach is on minimal health, but they lived. I don't have burrow at this stage. And so no one at the moment is producing workers, but there's a third CC on the way there. Orbital working there. Is that an SCV transfer? Good work. But looks like no combat shield. Let's have a look at the upgrades. We got Zergling speed, that's the only thing, but I got 3 upgrades on the way there. And he's just got Baneling speed going, which will be great against what Honey Monster has, but here's nice denial of this third. And I'm kind of running my roaches around, or walking them around. I want to get enough of a bunch of them together, because when they are together, they'll deny everything short of air. So yeah, that's his second, pushed away from the gold, now pushed away from his second and his third. And I think that attack woke him up to the possibility that he needs to repair this orbital. Double mine, Honey Monster told me about this, he said, oh, that was unfortunate. It is as if, nowadays, the second mine launches sooner than it used to. I don't know if that has been changed, or it's just a feeling that I have. But we got air coming out from Zerg, and from my point of view, I would assume I do have the Hydra Den down. And no defenses at the moment. But I got a nice clump here. There's Burrow. Get some nice quick repair on. But that was his lings dying in the transfer, and yeah, I realised that they're coming back. So I kind of, yeah, do an all army move back. Otherwise they can do a lot of damage. Well, we all move back. Quick look at army size. Yes, that'll be me with the highest army. workers probably. I have the highest income as well. Only just, very much more workers than anyone else. And it's because this gold just finished, and they'll be transferred up here. So the income stream will continue, if but for a small pause. More workers for me, and a spire. Not entirely sure why I have the spire, but it's probably because he had so many tanks that it's either that or get Vipers and invest in the APM to use the Vipers, whereas I can just like move muters. So 2/2's on the way, blue flames on the way for Honey Monster. But my army, large and basically roaches. And we scanned this new base, so they're going to go take this base out. Unfortunately for our opposition, he's just moving his 11 muters out, which could do damage here. But of course, this roach army is so strong that he has to pull everything back. Otherwise, everything's going to die. Banelings, I did try and pull some people in front, some roaches out in front to absorb some baneling hits. But yeah, right now it's a wrecking party until this static D comes into place. And basically the Zerg knows it. And so Honey Monster's at the moment saying just pull back. And I'm kind of saying, well no, I'm actually going to tech switch so I can get rid of these roaches, I don't mind. I'll just kill what I can while I can. And I suppose this is one thing that gives the that gives Red heart, the fact that most of our armies got destroyed. The Widow Mines do a grand job down there, that's for sure. Nourish Burrow movement about to finish. To be fair, had I waited and moved the roaches in under the tanks, it might have just been game over then. But I didn't. But also, to be fair, I'm feeling very comfortable. Yeah. 61 workers. I know that Blue's only on their last base there. Red we've been denying all the time. And to be fair, these muters are going to keep denying him. So I'm just, taking more bases is what I do. And just a little bit of a SCV transfer. Might as well deny him any income we can. Because he'll have Thors, they're quite immobile. He's getting a +1 damage on the Thors. Well, one SCV lived. Turrets coming down. Workers going down. He's put the mines down here, but yeah, he also knows I'm not going to go there. I'm going to go here. And he pulls them, well, he only loses 1 or 2. But then it gives me free tanks. Thank you, free tanks. And I basically know that I can't go too close. Yeah. There's the Thor. I'll leave that alone. But I might as well deny you more Thors. He's got 3, 4 queued up. As far as I'm aware, once that goes, that is cancelled. It is. Honey Monster chipping in with 2 Vikings. This should be another CC going down. And he's getting his mining going from here. I mean, he has lots of minerals in the bank. He could. There we go. He's building Lings. As good as that'll be, because all they've got is Ling speed. Yeah, I got these flyer first just because I know that there's going to be Thors. And it'll just reduce that splash damage. And +1 attack is on the way. At this time I'm kind of feeling a bit of a gas shortage, but I just use it all on muters. And hotbox the Thors. He's trying to micro his way out of them, but it's not going to do any good. My muter cloud is just getting to, a little bit of bad manners by me, but it's kind of, what is he expecting at this stage? Well, we got 2 of us macroing up to our heart's content, and there's me, oops, Yeah, losing half my muter army. But as you can see, I can build 20 more at the enemy point that I want. So he's not rebuilding his armory. He's now going on pure mines. There's the next lot of muters. And he's moving out, but I did build a few more roaches and hydras just because I could. And their honey monster chips in. Still no combat shield. But that was the route back to Diamond. Thanks for watching.